Now, on-premises connection flow process, we will learn authentication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In authentication, there are two methods in authentication.
Yeah.
With StoreFront. One is the direct StoreFront validate credential against the Active Directory. Active Directory authenticate is the default behavior of the StoreFront. That day, I mean, so yesterday I have told that Active Directory is there, Windows Active Directory.
Yes, you told me.
So that do the authentication. Authentication part is done by Active Directory.
Yeah.
And second is XML. XML service-based authentication storefront pass the credential to the delivery controller. Okay. In XML, first it go to the delivery controller. Okay. You
Mm-hmm.
know what is delivery controller? Delivery controller is the main part of the architecture. It checks all the policy and everything. Which okay, and after that
Yeah.
it will go to the after checking with delivery controller, it will go to the Active Directory. There, Active Directory will do the authentication, and it will allow the user to access the uh, storefront. All this, like it will allow you that you have the permission, you can access this site. All that is done by XML or direct storefront validated by the Active Directory. Both the method are acceptable. Both method are acceptable. Okay.
Mm.
So what are the two methods? First
You
one is
for you're asking the authentication mode?
yeah. What are the two methods?
One is passcode.
No, one is direct storefront validate. Here, third line.
Oh, storefront
Direct
valid
storefront
credential.
validate, and second is XML service based authentication. Okay.
Yeah.
There are two methods of authentication.
Mm-hmm.
In every software, in everywhere, authentication is done by Active Directory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See here they have shown the picture. If internal user is accessing the storefront, it will go directly to the storefront, and storefront will do the authentication. Send it to the delivery controller. Delivery controller will send it to the domain controller. Okay, this is for the internal user. Okay,
Yeah.
and for external user, what we require? For external user, yesterday I
Uh,
told some
you told the firewall and all will come.
gateway, Citrix
Yeah.
gateway. That is called Citrix NetScaler. See, external user will send the request to Citrix gateway. Okay, Citrix gateway will send the request to the domain controller. Okay, and
Yeah.
domain controller will give the authentication to the delivery controller. So this is the authentication flow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we will see the pre-deployment consideration. Means for deploying this virtual app and desktop, what are the requirements? Okay.
Yeah.
So first requirement is the Active Directory. Active Directory is required for Citrix virtual app and desktop. Okay. Then keep Keyboard's infrastructure ensures the authentication of the delivery controller. There is what you call in Active Directory for authentication. There is one technology called Keyboard. Keyboard. KERBEROS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the part of Active Directory. Okay,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
we will require time synchronization. Okay, because each and every server should be in same time zone and same time. Okay, if there is
Mm-hmm.
difference in timing, no, the authentication will not be happen. Suppose one server is having timing 10:30, second is having 12:30, and third server is having 5 o'clock. Then the communication will not happen. The authentication will not happen
Yeah.
between them. For
Mm-hmm.
that, all the clients should be in the same time zone and same timing. Okay.
Okay.
Now, DSCP scope is recommended. Now, what is DSCP? DSCP is the
It's a
process
protocol.
of, you know DSCP?
It's a protocol, right?
Yeah, it is a protocol, but what is the working? What does DSCP do?
Uh, I'm not sure, but I believe
DSCP,
it's a domain
okay,
host. Some
no,
no.
DSCP provide IP. DSCP provide IP to the user. Whenever you log into your company server or anywhere in any internet, you will get one IP address like this:
Yeah.
CMD
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
IP config. Now, what IP I have got? 192.168.53.172.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
IPv4 address. Okay, now who had given me this IP address? DSCP.
The
Okay, DSCP provides the IP address. That
mm-hmm.
is the work of the DSCP. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
What is the work of DSCP?
It gets your IP address. I mean,
It gives your IP address. It assigns the IP address.
oh, DHCP assigns the IP address. Okay.
Yeah, it assigns the IP address to all the hosts or all the users. And what does DNS do?
What is? What did you say?
D,
DNS.
DNS.
Oh, that's the name of the address.
Yeah, it resolves the name to the IP address. Suppose you are saying that the website is www.xyz.com. So what is the IP of that domain? 10.10.10.1 suppose. So whenever you type any site,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
convert into the
Number.
IP address. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is the work of DNS.
Yeah. The
Okay.
name will be connected to the number, which is
Yeah.
IP.
Yeah. IP address. Okay.
Yeah.
So these all things are part of Active Directory.
Mm-hmm.
And in Citrix Virtual App and Desktop, there are two provision. One provision is virtual machine provision. One is PVS and second is MCS. Okay.
Okay.
This I will teach you in detail in next session. Okay. This is it.
Which
So
one?
you know,
PBS and MCS?
PVS and MCS will come in next slide.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now RDS. What is RDS? RDS is the licensing of, like, it provides license. Okay. Suppose I have 10 users. Okay. If
Mm.
they don't have license, they will not able to access the virtual app and desktop. So I need to purchase license from Microsoft. Which license it is? RDS license.
Mm-hmm.
Remote desktop service.
Okay.
Okay. It
Yeah.
provides the IP address. So so this is also the part of Active Directory.
Okay.
So Active Directory play a important role in virtual app and desktop.
Yeah.
So you should have the idea of Active Directory. Now can you tell me the five things which I told? What are the part of Active Directory?
Access control, It's the
authentication,
authentication. Uh,
Kerberos infrastructure,
what?
Kerberos, Kerberos,
Yeah.
Kerberos, then
And
DHCP,
DHCP and DNS.
DNS, time
Uh,
synchronization,
yes, time
time,
synchronization.
time
Mm.
synchronization, and RDS license. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, whenever you deploy a Citrix virtual app and desktop, you will create a service account. Means a new ID is created, okay, which is used for only active this Citrix for all um, what you say like for example, uh, you have 5 rooms, okay, and 5 room have different locks, okay. Will first room key will be work to the second room?
Mm. No, it doesn't.
No, it will not work. For
Yeah.
for that it will require the second number key only,
Yeah.
right? In
Mm-hmm.
the same way, we create a separate account. Suppose I have 5 users, they have different account. Then I will create a service account which will be used for only for the administrator account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So administrator account in the same type, there is a service account, but it will not have more privilege. Like it will not have as administrator. It will have low access policy. So we need to create a separate account. Always create a separate account, which is called as the service account.
Just
Okay.
like in Windows, you can see the user one, user two. That's what you, that is the
Yeah,
service
yeah, right.
account.
Yeah. In the same way, we create a Citrix account. Suppose you give name it Citrix admin, CTS admin, whatever name you give, but you create a separate account for Citrix virtual app and desktop.
Okay. Yeah.
Now here it is written what does it do. Service account reduce the impact if there is any issue with an individual administrator account. Means suppose there is some issue with the administrator account, then you can go to the service account. Service account will allow you to do all the authentication and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, here this is the Active Directory group policy. Means policy you can apply policy to the OU. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let me show you the Active Directory. You have Windows laptop,
Yes.
so you have Hyper-V.
Uh, I can
Can you
search
check?
in CMD. Or,
Yes, not CMD. Click on the start and type there Hyper-V.
oh, in the search itself. Okay. Hyper. I don't have.
Okay,
I
you
don't have.
need to download. You need to what version this is? Windows 10 or 11?
11.
11. So you can download this Hyper-V from the internet, okay, or you can check on the net like how to enable Hyper-V, how to
Sure, sure.
access.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll do that.
You will do you because you in this Hyper-V now
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to create the machines, virtual machines. This I have created all the virtual machines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have one Active Directory. This is my Active Directory.
Ismail, if I do that, where do I get the space from? Like, you
It
have to
will use
assign
the
some.
yeah no it will use your internal hard disk only, internal memory. So your laptop should have memory at least 16 GB.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, all this will like uh, you will be able to create two virtual machines, not more than two virtual machines, if you have less resource.
Oh, got it. Yeah. So you're saying each machine will use 16 GB?
Means at least you should have 16 GB for lab, creating a lab.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
You can check on the my computer how much GB you have. Right click the my computer and it will show you how many GB you have.
Sure, sure. Yeah. I'm doing it. This PC.
Let it start. So
Oh, I have
in Active Directory, you will able to see the OU. In some companies, the Citrix admin has no permission to manage group policy. It is leading practice to separately all Citrix accounts into a OU underneath a common Citrix OU. The OU can then be delegated for managing to the Citrix admin team. What is OU? What is OU?
I'm
It is
not.
the organization unit.
Okay.
It is called organization unit. So you will create a separate OU. Like here it is, you can see Citrix. Yeah, are you able to see the Citrix OU?
Yes.
There is Citrix OU. There is New York OU. Then VDA OU. Okay, these are called OU, organization unit. And inside Net, see, inside Net, New York, what are the folders? There is endpoint, group, management, server, user. These are the below components. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the firewall and what port does it use? So firewall is used for accessing the virtual app and desktop remotely. So what port it is used? The port 1494 is for HDS connection.
Mm-hmm.
HDS, high definition. Port 1494 is for HDS connection, but port 2598 used for if derived,
Session.
2598 can be used for the reliable. Then main port in virtual app and desktop is 80 and 443. Which are the main port?
Oh,
Which are the main port in virtual app and desktop?
it's 1494.
No, no, no. Main port is 80 and 443.
Oh,
80 or 443. 80 is not non-secure and 443 is the secure port.
oh, okay.
80 is used for HTML website, all this. Okay, so everywhere you can see in the diagram also there is 8443 endpoint is able to go to the storefront with the port 80 and 443. Okay, then storefront go to delivery controller, which port it use 80 443. Then delivery controller go to the hypervisor, it will use 80 443. Okay, and what port Active Directory use? 389636. Can you see the picture here?
Yes, I see it, but I cannot see the numbers clearly. But okay. Yes. Mm.
See, Active Directory, which port does Active Directory use? 389636.
636. Okay.
Yeah, 636 is the secure port. And here in endpoint device, it go to storefront. Which port it use?
80.44. 80 or 443.
80 or
Okay.
440, right? And storefront to delivery controller,
Same thing.
same, same.
Yeah.
And delivery controller to hypervisor, same.
Same.
What port SQL use?
1433.
1433. And VDA use which port?
Same thing, 80 or
Yeah,
443.
80 and 443. So most of the products use 80 or 443 port. Okay,
Yeah.
let me check whether the uh, now what are the required storage for Active Directory for this virtual app and desktop. You will require a storage. Okay, storage
Mm.
means space. You require a space to install active this virtual app and desktop, and for sharing the user also. You know what is a local? You know the storage. What is the meaning of storage?
Oh,
Do you
the
know?
space which is C folder is a local storage in my system.
Yeah, right. In the same way, like folder C and D, which is the local storage. In my PC, local storage. These both are the local storage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and there is also a shared storage. Shared storage. What is shared storage? Shared storage is the device, like the space which is remotely located, not in the local, remotely. Okay, and that users we assign that storage to the user. Okay, in production, you know what is non-production and production?
Yes, yes, I know.
Yeah, non-production means UAT tag, and production means which is live company storage live. So
Yeah,
shared is like used in the live production.
which is
And
production.
what?
Okay.
Yeah, and what hard disk is used? SSD. SSD hard disk, local storage based on SSD drive.
Oh, SSD. Wait, is there
Yeah,
something?
SSD drive.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Now all the machine, all the laptop and desktop is having the SSD hard disk.
Okay.
Now VLAN separation. This is the network part. Okay. What is VLAN? VLAN is like dividing a single space into more. Suppose you have one hall, big hall. Now
Mm.
you will divide that hall to kitchen, bedroom, hall, washroom, right? In the same way, VLAN is dividing the space, big space into small part.
Okay.
Okay, VLAN can be reduce broadcast traffic, enhance security, and enable complex network configuration. So it will reduce the broadcast. Whatever broadcast is coming, so it will reduce that broadcast. Now, suppose you came into the room, you enter into the room. If you want
Mm.
to go, if you want to go to the kitchen, what you will do? You know that left side is my kitchen, so you will directly go to the left side. But if you are new, then what you will do? You will broadcast. You will ask, where is the kitchen? Where is the hall?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you know that my kitchen is in the left side, it will reduce the time, right? If you will not need to ask and then go to that place. That part will be reduced. So it will reduce the broadcast traffic. It will
Mm.
reduce the time, and it will reduce you more efficient work. Okay.
Yeah.
Normally it reduce the timing for accessing the virtual app and system.
Sure. Yeah.
So this is the now this is my Active Directory. Suppose I want to access my Active Directory, I will type here dsa.msc. In the run, I will type dsa.msc. Then I will click see. Now, what OU I have created, means what OU you can see here. Can you tell me? HR,
Oh, you're the.
HR department.
I mean, okay, these are all OUs. I mean,
OUs, yeah, these are all OUs. You can create a new OU. Right click, okay, new, right click that, new organization unit.
okay, okay, got it.
Okay. In that you can give the name of Citrix. Okay, you
Okay,
are creating a separate OU for Citrix administrator, and in that I will create a new user. Okay,
okay,
so
okay.
you are saying that service account. You are need to create the service account. So you can give that name Citrix admin.
Okay,
Citrix admin. Next, then you have to give the password. I use standard password for lab PASS at 123. This, because this is the training process.
yeah, yeah,
You can keep the strong password also.
yeah.
And if you want, that user must change. See, always if you are using the service account, its password should never get expired. So you need to check here. Password will never expire.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Uh-huh.
So what happens if suppose in production your Citrix virtual app and desktop is live. Okay. Suddenly what happened? Your Citrix account password it got changed, or got by mistakenly it got changed. All the production will be down. No one will be able to access the Citrix virtual app and desktop.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the last step. Finish. Okay. Now I have created one organization unit OU. What is the name?
Citrix.
Citrix. My organization unit name is Citrix.
Yeah.
And in that I have created one user.
Citrix
What is the
admin.
name of user?
Citrix admin.
Citrix admin. In the same way, I have created a HR department also. HR department OU also. In
Yeah.
that I have created two users. One is the Rahul, one is the Dinesh. Have you ever worked on this Active Directory?
No.
Okay.
As of
See, you
hands-on, I didn't work.
yeah, this is the main part. Like if you are working on Citrix virtual app and desktop, okay, as an administrator, if you are working as an administrator, you should know the Windows part also. So this is the part of Windows. Okay, there are
Yeah.
built-in accounts. These are the built-in accounts. Which account it is? Administrator. Administrator is the main account in the Active Directory. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the by default when you install Active Directory, this account by default comes this account: administrator, backup operator, distributor, get, hypervisor, administrator. These are the default uh, account it get created by default, and it see uh, computers. What computer are connected to my Active Directory? So these computers are connected to my Active Directory. Okay, Citrix VDI, Citrix VDA, Citrix VPS, Citrix. So these are the computers which are connected to the Active Directory. So, what is the name of my Active Directory?
The Galaxy
Can you?
Lab.
Yeah, Galaxy Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the name of my Active Directory.
Yeah.
Okay, Galaxy Lab. In that below that you will get all these accounts.
Yeah. OU. Mm.
Yeah, OU organization unit. So you know what the use of VLAN?
Yeah. As you said, it redirects it separates the space.
Yeah, it separates the space and it
Space.
reduces the broadcast traffic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now SQL. There are two types of SQL. One is internal and like one is internal or you can call it local. Internal
Mhm.
or local. Second is uh, full, means only SQL server. You will have only SQL server. So in what scenario you will use the local SQL and in what scenario you will use the full version of SQL?
A full version of SQL when you're hosting an application and you need to store the data, that's where you use
Production.
yeah, in production. Yeah,
In production, you use full version of the SQL, and
yeah,
for training or for practice, you use
local.
local SQL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you install Citrix Virtual App and Desktop, by default, a local database is created. Okay.
Okay.
See here, what are that database created? One is configuration logging database.
Mm-hmm.
The monitoring. Second is the monitoring database, and third is the site database. Like site database, monitoring database, configuration logging database. These three database will be created.
Oh,
See here in last 2 days default login database system, monitor database system, site database. Can you see?
yeah.
Hmm. So these are the three databases which by default get created when you install Citrix Virtual App and Desktop.
Yeah.
Now the licensing part comes. So for using any product, any add-on, or you can use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or any software you are using, each of them is having a license for license. You need to purchase the license. Even you are using Windows 11, so you need to purchase a Windows 11 license. Okay.
Okay.
So for every product, you need a license. So in Citrix Virtual App and Desktop also you require the license. First you require the license of Microsoft RDS, Remote Desktop Service. Okay, you will need to purchase the license for Remote Desktop Service license, which is part of Windows. And second, you will need to purchase the Citrix Virtual App and Desktop license. So what are the two licenses you will require to purchase?
Windows license and Citrix apps and desktop license
Windows
both.
license and Citrix license. For
Yeah.
Windows license, what is the name? RDS, Remote Desktop Service.
Yeah.
So this license you need to purchase. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are different license, standard, then full enterprise license, standard license. So there are different types of license. Depend on what license you require.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the PDF which I have sent.
Yes, yes, I got it.
Okay, you go through that also.
Mm.
Okay, now Citrix license setup. You will require to install a Citrix license server. Okay, you can install the Citrix license server in same machine. For production, you will require a separate machine for Citrix license, and for non-production, you can use the same machine. You can install the virtual app and desktop in same machine. You can use for license also same machine. In single machine, you can add multiple roles, but in production, you need to install separate products on the separate server, virtual machine. So here the Citrix license setup. So there are two types of license. One is the user license, and second is the device license.
Oh,
So
again
what
in
are the
Citrix,
different?
again in
Yeah,
Citrix license, you have two models.
in Citrix we have two models. Two. One is the user license. You can purchase a user license, or you can purchase a device license. Depend what are the company requirements. Now, what is the
Okay.
difference between this license? User license, like I have purchased a 50 users. Okay, so they can access their account separately. Okay, they can use different machines. They can use, suppose there are 20 machines, so he can log in from any machine user. If he have a user license, he can log in from any machine. There is no restriction for machine. Okay.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
in device license, there is a restriction on the machine. Suppose I have number one machine which is assigned a device license. So in that machine only user will be able to log in. User will not be able to log in the second machine, third machine, fourth machine. Because I have given a license to that machine.
Yeah.
Got it? User license, he can go to any machine and he can do access the Citrix virtual app and desktop. Okay. So you
Okay.
got what the difference between user license and device license?
Yes, yes, I got it.
Hmm. And there's one concurrent license.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is concurrent license? You have any idea?
No.
Concurrent license is like I have purchased 10 license, and
Mm-hmm.
all the 10 license are all the 10 users are using that license, so there will be no license free license. Now what happens, suppose the number 2 user, he log out. Okay, so the license will get free. Now how many license is occupied and how many license are free? Can you tell me? Suppose user 2 had log out from his license.
Oh, okay, okay. If someone's log out, there is one free space, right?
License gets free. Yeah, that license will be free for the next user.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, got it.
this method is called concurrent license.
Yeah,
Okay, you can purchase the concurrent license also. All these have a separate costing. User license is having separate costing. Device license is having separate costing. Concurrent license will have the separate costing. Okay, so
yeah,
depend upon your organization, you need to purchase. You need to decide which license you require for your organization.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So these are the different types of license. I have told you that Citrix Virtual App Edition, Citrix Virtual Desktop Edition. There are two separate editions. One is Citrix Virtual App Edition. Second is the Citrix Virtual Desktop Edition. In
Hmm.
standard edition, you will get the feature of server OS public desktop, server OS public app. Okay. In standard, you get only these two features. In advanced, you get all these features. You get extra features. VH hosting application, publish license server desktop. Okay. In premium license also you get this all this version. In virtual desktop, so this is the table. What license, what features you will get when you purchase a standard license, advanced license, premium license. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So standard license having less features, you will able to use less features. In advanced and premium, you will get more features. So it depends what features your organization needs. Accordingly, you need to decide what license type your company is required.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Yes.
The Citrix license server role. So whenever you install the Citrix server, whenever you deploy Citrix license server, you need to install the latest version. Always use the latest version of Citrix virtual app and desktop. Okay, where you will get the Citrix license and software in
Where you can get. Mm.
on the Citrix site. If you go to the
Yeah.
Citrix site,
Mm-hmm.
you will get all these license. You will get the license and everything. You should have one account. Okay, then only you will be able to download the software. Okay,
Okay.
in
Yeah.
resource in
So
resources you
software
will
will
get.
be free, right? The software will be free, but the licensing part you need to pay.
Yeah, software will be free, but for license you will require the licensing. Okay,
Yeah.
CC virtual app and desktop. So you can download from this site. But you should have a license. Now they have, so previously they were giving trial version, but now they are not giving the trial version. They only give the purchase version.
Yeah.
So what port is used for license server?
You said.
License servers use 27,000 ports. The port number is 27000.
Mm-hmm.
So this is whenever you install the license server, it will assign the port 27000. Okay, and for services, this port is used 7279,
Yeah.
7279, and for other port are 8083 administrator access, and second is 8083, 808 sorry 8083. Okay, so you have to remember all these ports for license server, which port is used, for communication, which port is used. So in the interview, they will ask which port is used by this license server. Then you have to say that 2727000 port is used for the license server.
Yeah.
See in diagram also you can see.
Yeah.
Domain controller. Domain controller will always check license, like you have license or not. You don't have license. So from where he will check that you have the license or don't have license? Who will give this information?
A notification will come up, right? Generally.
No, but which server will tell you that you have license or you don't have license? License server.
Yeah.
Okay. License server will tell that you have the license or not, you don't have license, which types of license you have. So all this information is stored in the license server. For communication between delivery port and license server, which port is used?
Uh, 2700.
Yeah, 27000. And second port is 7279.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And internal communication between license server and Citrix license manager, which port is used? 8083.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
License server will communicate with the Citrix license manager with the port called 8083.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got?
Yeah.
This is the page you will see when you assign the license. When you have the Citrix account, then you will get this license page. See, this is the page license page. It will show how many license you have, Now currently we have 5 license. 3 license is used out of 5 license. Citrix Virtual App and Desktop Premium, they are using how many license? 5 license. Okay. Out of that, 3 license is already used and 2 license is free available. Can you
Okay.
see in the picture?
Not clearly, but something, yeah.
Yeah, it is little like blur. Okay. So this is the license website of Citrix website, website, and this is the dashboard.
Oh, is that your Citrix licensing manager? I mean,
Yeah, demo,
previous
demo.
one. Ah,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
previously. So these are the 4 services it is running. Citrix licensing, Citrix licensing support service, Citrix licensing Windows WMI, Citrix web service for licensing. So these are the 4 licensing which Citrix use.
Mm-hmm.
Now delivery controller. You know what? Yesterday I told what is the delivery controller.
Yeah, delivery controller is like it authenticates. It it's the main part actually.
Yeah. It's like brain of the virtual app and desktop. Main. You can
Yeah,
tell the brain or heart. It is the main part. It is the main part who control and manages all the incoming and outgoing packet. It manages. Okay.
yeah.
Now we have already studied that it have 5 layers: user layer, expert layer, control layer, resource layer, and hardware layer. Okay.
Yeah.
In which layer the this come delivery controller?
Control layer.
Control layer, right? Delivery controller is a core component of Citrix virtual app and desktop.
Yeah,
Delivery controller only manages the power state of the machine. It will check the machine is on or off. It is active or not active. Who will check?
delivery controller.
Delivery controller will check that your machine is active or not active.
Yeah,
Okay. And the person who do the communication is called broker connection. Okay.
yeah,
Broker connection is checked between user and their desktop and application. Like suppose I log in. So one broker will check what license I have, what I need to access, what I require. So these are the role of the delivery controller, managing the power state, okay, and registration. The machines are registered or not.
yeah.
Okay. Now for installing delivery controller, how you will install the delivery controller? You have one CD. I have the iOS of delivery controller. Okay. I need to map here. So when you install, you start the installation. Okay. First thing you require, what you require? Citrix virtual app and desktop, media or CD or iOS. You know iOS.
Yes.
It is like software bundle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you install. I will show. I have the iOS. So it is like this Citrix virtual workspace. So you will get the IR. See here I have the Citrix IR. So when I double click, it will start installing. So first thing we require the media. For installing the delivery controller, we require a media. Then what are the system requirements? Every software is having some kind of requirement. Suppose you are using Oracle. So Oracle will have that your machine should have this much of RAM, this much of storage, then little bit application. In the same way, Citrix Virtual App and Desktop also require a server. So it will require which server? The server version should be 2019, 2016. The lowest is 2012. 2012 R2. Okay. You cannot use below this version. So what version Windows Server we require? Either 2012 R2, 2016 or 2019.
Yeah.
Okay. And second, you will require Microsoft .NET framework. This is required. Windows PowerShell is required. Visual C++ 2017 runtime 32 and 64-bit. These are the software requirements for installing virtual app and desktop.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have to check the site's requirement. Okay. In virtual app and desktop, there is a place or space called site requirement. Every site deployment must have at least one delivery controller. Okay. So in your environment, you should have at least one delivery controller installed for City Virtual and app. You can install multiple delivery controller also. Suppose you have a big organization for suppose for 500 users, I can install single delivery controller. But suppose I have 5,000 users, then you require two or three delivery controller. Okay. So what is the minimum requirement of delivery controller? How many delivery controller is required minimum?
Minimum, actually one is enough, but you said
Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least one delivery controller should be there for virtual app and desktop.
yeah.
Okay. And on premises in cloud also you can install the delivery controller on the on premises. See when you start the installation, no, when you put the media and you start the installation, no, you will get this page while installing delivery controller. There will it will show you the option delivery controller, studio, director, license server. So this all four version you can for demo you can use on the single machine, but in production each like delivery controller should be separate, studio should be separate, director should be separate. Okay. What is the director? What is director used for? Directory is used for monitoring or troubleshooting. Suppose you want to monitor which user, suppose one user comes, like I am not able to log into my virtual app and desktop. So where you will go? You will go to the director.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In director, you will get like what issue is having, either his session is hang or something other issue is for troubleshooting. For troubleshooting, what is the feature used in virtual app and desktop?
For
What is the name
for
for
troubleshoot.
troubleshooting?
Uh,
It's called director.
mhm.
See, for monitoring performance and troubleshooting problem, you use feature called director.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you install anything like I have installed Windows 11. Okay. Uh, on your desktop, open command line Windows R. Click now Windows R.
Window.
Yeah, window button and R.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. In that type services Services services.msc
Okay.
and click OK.
Yeah.
One page is open.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you install any software, these services get created. Okay. Suppose for me, hypervisor. Suppose I have installed hypervisor. Okay. Now this is running hypervisor. If I click and right click and do the let stop, so what will happen? If I click and click on the stop, what will happen to my hypervisor?
It won't start.
Yeah, it will not start. It will not allow me to use the hypervisor software. Okay. In the same way, Citrix also is having its own. When you install Citrix Virtual App and Desktop, these services get installed automatically. Okay. Citrix AD Identity Service, Citrix Analytics, Citrix App Library, Citrix Broker Service, Citrix Configuration, Citrix Host, Citrix Machine Creation Service. So all these 18 services get installed automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever there is some issue, you are not able to log in to the Citrix Virtual App and Desktop, or you are say, getting some issue, you come here and check whether it is running or not running. Okay, so this is the troubleshooting part. For troubleshooting, you can check here in what services are my Citrix Virtual App and Desktop services running or not running. Okay, whenever you go work as an administrator, you have to check all these points.
Mm-hmm.
You got what I am saying?
Yes. Yes. Understood.
So, what you have to check when any issue is coming first?
You have to check the director.
Yeah, first you have check the director, then you can check the services.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Services. How you access the services command? What is the command you for accessing this page?
For run. First, you need to run
Service.
and I mean,
Yeah,
when,
services.ms.
yeah, services.ms.
Keep in mind, all these are the part you will require in future when you go for work. You will have to read this command services.msc, dsa.msc, for active directory dsa.msc. So all this you have to remember.
Yeah.
Now they have created two tables, delivery controller services and core services. What are the services come below delivery controller services and what services come below the core services? So as you can see, under the delivery controller, flex management architecture is a service-oriented architecture where multiple controllers consist of multiple independent services. So in flex class model, delivery controller come. Okay, these services are independent of each other and communicate using service endpoint. Means every service is independent. It will not dependent on other services. Okay. So each and every services have different independent. It is independent. Okay, you have to remember the services are independent. In FMA, all the services are
Depend
independent.
independent.
All
Yeah.
the services are independent. They are not dependent on other service for
Yeah.
working. Okay, so this is the main point. All these are independent,
Yeah.
and each service uses separate DB. What is DB?
Database.
Database connection. Means
Mm-hmm.
whenever you start one service, suppose you start Citrix Studio, so it will have a separate database connection.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
each and everyone is having the independent services, separate database connection string. Okay, all services run under what it run under NT authority. Okay, all the services run under NT authority network service account. Which service account? Network service account.
Yeah.
And here there are three components. There are three core components. One is the central configuration service, configuration logging service, delegation administrator service. These are the core services. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now communication. How it will do the communication. So as I told that it is independent, all services are independent, all database strings are separate database strings. Okay. Same here they have told that delivery controller service establishes its own direct connection to the site database. Okay, it create a direct connection with the site database.
Yeah.
Here it is showing that local database, local DB, monitor service, monitoring service. On all these are the services: AD identity service, analytics service, and site data. This site database. Okay, site database is the database used for the site. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
by default, if suppose if you are doing practice for demo or something, which SQL version you will be using? It is called SQL Server Access 2017 Express Edition. Okay,
Yeah.
SQL Server Access. Okay, and suppose you want in production, you will using the in full package of SQL Server, full package. The version can the whichever latest version it is now. What is the latest version of SQL? You can check here also. 2022. Okay, SQL Server 2022 is the latest version of SQL Server. Okay,
Yeah.
and the free edition come is 2017. Okay, for
Mm-hmm.
demo you can use the expose SQL Server Access Edition 2017. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Let's end
this
it
is
here, Ismail, and we'll
okay. Okay, we will
connect.
end here.